Warehouses are an integral part of a supply chain, serving as hubs for storage, inventory management and distribution. As the warehousing sector grows, so does its impact on the UK economy. To tell us more, I'm joined now by Clare Bottle, CEO of the UK Warehousing Association. Welcome, thank you so much. Why is the warehousing industry so important to supply chain and the economy?
Well, Louise, consumers are becoming ever more demanding, and in order to meet their needs, we need to have stock in the right places. So warehouses are a buffer of inventory, which helps to make sure we can meet customer service standards. Our supply chains are becoming global and more complex, and that's meaning that the warehouse is more important than ever before. And that applies to government endeavours. So whether the government's interested in defence, construction, healthcare, all of those political achievements will be underpinned by logistics supporting the supply chains to achieve them. And at the same time, economic growth more generally is also reliant on warehouses. More and more activities are taking place within today's warehouses. So you have to prepare goods for dispatch to consumers' home addresses, for e-commerce, and at the same time we're seeing other activities like the preparation of gift packs, putting chocolates into tubs, filling bean bags, printing t-shirts. Things that might in the past have taken place in a factory setting are being pushed down the supply chain into the warehouse. Warehouses are also a place where returns get processed, and that heralds a new role for us in the circular economy, where recycling, upcycling, repurposing and repairs will all happen in warehouses.
Sounds like a time of real change. What about the impact of technology and automation? How is that affecting things in warehouses?
Automation in warehouses is fascinating. It's mesmerising to watch conveyor belts, cranes, robots, and that's just the hardware. So those kind of pieces of equipment are making jobs safer and less mundane, but at the same time they're also allowing for warehouses to be more productive, to do more in the same space. And another part that's really exciting about that is the sophisticated software that makes it all happen. There are some great IT jobs in warehousing too.
And what about the sector supporting sustainability and also sustainable practices? What are you doing around that?
Well, I've mentioned the role that warehouses play in the circular economy, which is really important. But it's also in respect of these huge global supply chains that I referenced. It's important to make sure that we build warehouses in the right place. So we want to build warehouses in places that make sense from a land use point of view, but that also fit into the transport routes effectively. So we're not driving up the carbon footprint of transport by putting our warehouses in the wrong place. The rooftops of warehouses are also perfect for solar panels, so we can be part of the rooftop revolution, improving the availability of renewable power. And that's really important within the four walls of the warehouse, because when I first started out in the industry, most forklift trucks were gas powered or maybe diesel. These days, everybody's using battery powered forklifts. There have been some great technological advances there, and they're even better for the environment if they can be using renewable energy that you've generated yourself on the roof of the warehouse.
Tell me a little bit about careers in warehousing. What kind of careers are there?
Oh, the career opportunities are endless. So some of the work that takes place in warehouses is quite straightforward, with simple tasks that need to be achieved. And I'm not ashamed of that. I'm really proud of it, because philosophically, I think you have to have some entry-level jobs in any economy. We work with a charity, Tempus Novo, who help to find work for ex-offenders, and they've discovered that these kind of jobs are really ideal for the kind of clients that they work with. But what would be completely unforgivable is if those were dead-end jobs. Luckily, they're not. We've already talked about the complexity of supply chains, and there are some great opportunities in demand forecasting and supply chain management. There's work in IT and in engineering, in the automation topic that we covered. There are the sustainability jobs. If people would like to know more, there's a great website called Generation Logistics, which has all the information about the jobs available. More than 8% of the working people in the UK work in logistics. Those jobs are safe, they're interesting, they're secure and well paid. It's a great industry.
Your enthusiasm for it is very obvious. Thank you so much for telling us all about it. Clare Bottle, CEO of the UK Warehousing Association.
Thank you.
Thank you.